What's good? This is back on with another video. Today we're playing more Doki Lich Club. Last episode, weird things happened, and it's that this game is not what it seems. But since that we're like 24 episodes in, we might as well keep going and finish it, because obviously that ending that we went through in episode 23 was not the actual ending, I guess, because some other weird things have been happening once I reloaded the game. So we're gonna see if we can get to the bottom of this and just play like nothing happened. So, and play the game without Sayori in it, so that's a little actually upsetting. But anyway though, so make sure you need that like button and subscribe for more. Make sure you join the B Squad. And let's get right into this video. Alright. I think right where we left off. Let's do this. Don't read the teams. Okay, I read this. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea make you... I already started off bad. After all, doesn't... I'm gonna try to try new voices this time. Or just lower my voice, I guess. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I don't do tea. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. Huh? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Beanin, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way to answer that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup up with her finger. My favorite are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a fortunate world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems to reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes lighten up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like lots of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I read a horror book. I sound really dumb. I read a horror book once. That sounds a little dumb. It's like a journey. I went to the safari people. You're like, aha! They go over there. Hey, how you doing? Look over there. And that's a horror book. One of the most scary things on the planet. I'm gonna read it. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with the rock. I remember that line. I expect that from you. I expect that from you, Yuri. That suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if the story makes me think or takes me into another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful in changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Mizuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? That sounds so bad. What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud!" And give it back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I don't know how to do it myself. I'm not a very... Well, I'm a confident writer. I'm just not very good at writing. So... I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing the level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Or sorry, I didn't refer to the voice. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki. Okay. Redo. Making a video. Make Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Yep. Alright. We're getting back to the poem idea. You know something fast when they start doing they become small. You know that kind of. You know that's when people are embarrassed when they just shrink all of a sudden. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Well, you all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri looked puzzled at Monica. Let's all go home and write poems of our own. And next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on this responsibility of vice president after all. So Yuri's the vice president now? Well, actually, well, yeah, that makes sense. I need to do my best to mature the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Beaton? Hold on, there's still one problem. Hey, what's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I've only come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... And, the girl exchanges glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Beanden. Thing is, we don't have enough members to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more member for the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if any problems, the person I have to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Another one, the girl's eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Bean? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left that after all this, I would be super pissed. Bean, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Beanden, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety whelming up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. And with that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Sure. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place where there were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls and everything. And there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke and everyone laughed. I woke up in the sound of everyone's laughter at the same as something that happened on the TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wondered who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. We'll leave it out here for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you leave the like button and subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Danger be out.